9, Simba Malongo. Goal for money, number 14, Alfie Bridgman. Goal for money, number 16, Faris Tertulli. Number 17, James Franklin.
Cal, talk about a game of two halves. First half, Littlehampton came at us, put us under some real pressure, and then second half, 4-0. Weird one.
Yeah, no, look, I have to accept a bit of responsibility making 7 changes. I knew that there'd be a little bit of disjointness and lack of cohesion just because you make that many changes and put different, and then probably the balance of the team wasn't quite right, and that I have to accept that. And I told the lads at half time, but what we couldn't accept was the lack of effort and I don't say effort is not the right word, but just that intensity. I thought we were a bit reactive rather than proactive, and I thought we were waiting for things to happen rather than trying to put ourselves on the front foot. And fair play to Littlehampton, they put us under a bit of pressure, and I thought we probably didn't tactically get it quite right on the pitch. I thought we had a spare man in midfield, we didn't use it enough, and then we spoke about that at half time, changed a few things as well, obviously personnel wise. And obviously I feel a bit sorry for the lads I had to take off, because throwing them into a game where there's a lot of changes and they're trying to get a bit of few minutes as well, which was difficult. But we had to make a change. Obviously, first half wasn't acceptable, and then when we did that tactically, we were a little bit better. And I just thought all over we were a lot better, and we wore them down. And in the end, it was pretty comfortable.
You say the intensity, but then Rudy and Simba, particularly Simba, did in general looked at that intensity. Simba led well from the front and pressed, and then the changes you made second half did seem to make a big difference. Franco, even Faris attacking from the front, or defending from the front, I should say, made a real change, as you say.
Yeah, no, I actually said at half time I thought Simba was probably the one who shined the light of the front four. I thought he showed that aggression, that intensity, and actually physically tried to compete with them. And obviously that's what you need to do when you play against a team like Littlehampton. And the changes that we made, obviously we had more of the personnel who've been playing regularly, so it's nothing against the lads who haven't playing. It's just more they're in the rhythm, and sometimes football is all about rhythm and just playing games. And sometimes when you're not playing, it is harder to get in that, and then obviously you don't want to make mistakes and stuff. So look, I feel sorry for them lads, but ultimately we're here to get results, and the lads who came on second half made a massive difference. And we managed to get in at half time 0-0, and I thought towards the end of the first half we actually were showing signs and could have got a few goals ourselves, but we were obviously under a little bit of pressure. But overall, we got the win, and it was, like I said before, it was fairly comfortable. But we could have definitely been better, especially first half.
Well, congrats, and on to Egham next week.
Thank you, mate.